Now you can see here that they do have the Meraki MXs, and now we're about to enable Insight. So we're gonna go into license and information here. So we can see here we don't have Insight, which is the license that we need for to enable this. So let me just grab my license key here. So let's add the license key. We're gonna add new more devices, copy the key here. I'm clicking add license, and now you can see here we are licensing Meraki small because this is an MX67, and we're gonna hit add. Now you're going to see now we do have a new tab for Meraki Insight. This is the actual tool that we'll be configuring here in a bit. We can see that we add the license successfully. So let's go into Meraki Insight here, or the Insight, and we see license. So in this case here, we're gonna add, as you can see here, we have only one network, but again, imagine this is many networks here. It could be very simple by clicking the check mark here on the top, select all, or in this case here, we're going to just add one Meraki Insight. We can see here it has the firmware and the minimum license that we need. And when we look at the top here, we see there is a minimum license of, we have one total license here. So we are just going to add one network here. So I click add. We can see here we're going to utilize one license, and I hit save. Now we can see analytics is enabled. So the MX is the first one that will be enabled for popping here and adding for the analytics. So as of now, we can see, all right, so things open up for us here from web health, WAN health, and VoIP health. So we're going to take the first one here. We're going to go into our web health, and now we can configure our applications. Actually, I did configure this before, but let's just add a new other applications that means something for the business. So maybe you're using other business using Gmail. Let's add another one here. Let's say video. Let's pick here. Let's pick Skype just for the sake of the example, and we're gonna hit save. Now we do have 4 applications that we're monitoring. Again, MI monitor HTTP and HTTPS. So, and in addition to VoIP, which I'm going to show you in a second here. So let's move ahead now and add our VoIP health. So what it does here, actually, the MX will be able to monitor for you VoIP calls. So if you have WebEx in this case here, you'll be able to monitor that phone calls, not monitoring the calls, but you monitor how from a person pick up their phone and they're trying to call and communicating with the VoIP manager. So let's go ahead and add a server here. In this example, I'm going to add cisco.webex.com, and let's go this one. It's one since I had another one that's in there. So we're going to hit save. All right, that's been added. We'll give it a second here to populate on the web here. And with that, we'll come back to it. So we're gonna go into WAN Health right now. So WAN Health, it's a really simple way for you to monitor all of your WAN and ISPs. So in this example here, this could be very simple, but again, imagine this is with hundreds of sites that you do have. Each of the sites, you have 2 internet links in each of those MXs. So how do you make sure which ISP is performing well, which ISP is having a bad time? So this is a good way here to come and monitor this. Of course, alerting will be sent out, but again, here it's nice to see if there's any hiccup along the way. And we can see here there was a hiccup, no connectivity during that time, but also we can see what are the average latency, and if there's any huge loss, that we can see that out of the bat here. Again, this is with many sites. It's add a lot of benefits. So for your team to come back and find out where is the problems. Okay, here's the ISP. Here is all of the problematic site with ISPs. At that time, we can pick up the phone and call our ISP to identify where the issues. And also, if there's any applications being affected by that, it will show here all those applications having at that time. But also we can see here we resolve for you by using, of course, the default gateway of the MX, which is going to be, of course, the ISP. In our case here, in my case here, I have Comcast, and that will show up as well here. All right, until next time, thank you for watching.